Ella se da guilla porque puede. Hey.
Hi guys, welcome back to my canal. It's your girl Myra back in the building. Welcome back. I know it's been a long time, but I'm here to tell you guys that, we are here at one of my favorite locations. It's such a beautiful day right now, but I can't wait to film this for you guys because as you guys could see, this is a Q&A. And yes, it's 26 questions because now I'm a 26-year-old. I know, I feel so old guys, but it's okay. Still looking young and beautiful, so I gotta still thrive, you already know. But yeah, I can't wait to start this video. I actually have my beautiful cameraman right behind. He is recording all this and he's nervous, I'm nervous, so I hope you guys could bear with us because these questions are fun, they're juicy, and you guys will be able to get to know me more, so can't wait to get started. See you guys.
Good.
Go.
Question 1. Where are you from?
Wait, you do that again?
Question 1. Where are you from?
So I was actually born in Brooklyn, here in New York City, by the way. But then afterwards, like after I was 8 years old, we moved to Staten Island. So I basically grew up here in Staten Island now.
Question number 2. Why do you go by Mayancela?
So this all started back with Instagram when I wanted to find a cool username. And I wanted something that honestly represented me and who I was. And so my full name is Mayra Mayancela. So I wanted to break that down into a small word that could definitely define me. So the M basically represents my both initials, my first and last name, which has the M. And the Myncela in the Mayancela is what represents my last name. So that's why I go as La Mayancela.
Question number 3. What's your ethnicity?
Sí, es cierto que soy ecuatoriana, and I like to say that I am 100% Ecuadorian because I like to represent the culture, the food, the traditions, everything we do, and that will forever live in my blood, My ancestors were from there, so I will forever say que soy por ciento ecuatoriana.
Question number 4. Any nicknames?
So, since my name is Myra, ever since I was young, my mom would call me de cariño Mayrita. And then it slowly started transitioning to Mayrunga. So Mayrita is more like the softer side of my mom when she would try to get with me. Not try to get with me, get at me, basically get to my nicer side. But Mayrunga would basically be when she would be mad at me and stuff like that. So yeah, I grew up with those two nicknames and I don't really like to mention them a lot, but Mayrita is my favorite one. So yeah.
Question number 5. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, so I actually do. I have 2 favorite hobbies that I feel like I have to do every single day. And number 1 is singing. I love to sing. Ever since I was young, I used to perform at churches. And yeah, I kind of started from there. But I continue it and hopefully I could even make a career out of it one day. But the second one would definitely be dancing. Dancing is my other favorite hobby. I need to be doing that all the time. I could literally dance 24/7, and any parties that I go to, you will always see me at the dance floor because I loved it. And I actually grew up dancing in different groups. So I feel like that's where it all grew. That's where all the passion grew and all that. So yeah, those are my 2 favorite hobbies.
Question number 6. Did you go to college?
Yes, I actually did. I graduated from high school back in 2015, so right after that I ended up going straight into college, which sometimes I think I should have taken a break, but I never did. I never took a break, so I ended up going and I graduated from City Tech with my associate's degree in fashion merchandising back in 2018. And right after that, I ended up going to my dream college, which was FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology here in the city. And I ended up graduating from there in 2020, but unfortunately, because it was during COVID, I never ended up walking it or even having a ceremony. We just had an online video. That's about it. But either way, I'm still so grateful that I was able to get my bachelor's degree from there and yeah, graduated there.
Question 6. Are you single?
So this is like a question that I feel like a lot of people are curious to know, but I did answer this in one of my previous videos, which was when I spoke about staying alone for a full year. But yeah, basically been single for like 2 years and still counting. So
Question number 8. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
So I would like to say when I was like freshly in my 20s, I was definitely an extrovert. That's where a lot of people met me. I got to, like, I was in college, so, you know, it kind of makes sense. But definitely afterwards, I feel like after I turned 24, I became like an introvert. But as life keeps going, I feel like I'm starting to get that extrovert side out. So yeah, feels great.
Question number 9. What's one thing you learned from this past year?
So I feel like I learned like a lot of things, but the one thing I definitely could say is to live in the moment more. I feel like before I was just either thinking way too much about the past or worried about the future, that I was just stressed out, not really, you know, taking myself anywhere, but just thinking and just staying in one place. So definitely to live more in the moment, and definitely have learned from so many experiences, so it has helped me out a lot.
Question 10. Why did you choose to stay alone for a full year?
Just to keep it short, I do want to go ahead and say that this was my personal decision. This didn't happen because of someone. I decided this for myself because I felt like I was depending on other people for my happiness, when I definitely knew that I was way more than that. So finding peace and being happy by myself was something I needed internally to be where I am now. So.
Question 11. Would you move out of the country?
Yes, I definitely would. To be honest, I think I've been saying this for the past couple years, just that I never really like focused on it, but I was originally saying that I would move to Spain, but now I don't know. I'm kind of indecisive with either Spain or Japan. I don't know why.
Question 12. How many languages do you speak?
So currently 2, obviously English and a lot of bit of Spanish, but I feel like with my Spanish I could definitely improve it way more. That's why I'm trying to get used to speaking it like way more. But I'm also right now learning Japanese. I don't know how long that's gonna take me to like be able to speak it like that, but I could now say I understand some words. I could like kind of get through a restaurant if I needed to. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Question 13. What was the most life-changing event that has happened in your life so far?
So I would definitely like to say it definitely has to be the surgery that I just went through, which happened to be with my right foot. And yes, it's a miracle that I'm even wearing booties again. It took so long. I just started wearing them, but 6 months ago I wasn't even able to walk. So, you know, having to relearn how to walk and just get myself out of that situation took me a long time.
Question 14. What is one thing you will never do again?
So I would definitely like to say that I will not ever stay in a place where I just don't feel belonged. And I feel like that goes with like a job, a friendship, a relationship. Like if it doesn't add value to my life, if it doesn't make me happy, if it doesn't like make me feel like I'm at home, then I just rather not, you know, involve myself with any negative situation.
Question 15. Who knows you the best?
So I could definitely say that it has to be my little sister Lisbeth, and that's because not only is she my sister, but she's also a nurse. So when I was going through the whole situation with my foot, she was the one that actually took care of me. She helped me clean it, she helped me cure it, and yeah. So shout out to my little sister. She's always been there for me, and I know you didn't even expect to hear your name here, but yeah, just know that you're definitely the closest person to me.
Question 16. What's currently your favorite song?
To be honest, I have a lot of favorite songs, but one of my ultimate favorite songs that I was listening to all throughout the summer and even now is called Supereo by Midbug. Definitely one of my favorite artists, and he represents the culture too, so you guys gotta add that song to your playlist.
Question 17. What's something you can eat every day?
Honestly, my my favorite dish has to be ceviche ecuatoriano because with some arrocito, that just hits the spot. And I've been eating that since I was young, so yeah, I could eat that all day, every day if I had to.
Question 18. What's it like being a content creator?
To be honest, it's been challenging, but at the same time fun because as much as like, you know, sometimes I don't want to do certain things, I feel like it takes me out of my comfort zone and makes me try new things out. So I definitely do love it, but it definitely comes with its challenges. So shout out to every content creator that's out there because trust me, the work ain't easy.
Question 19. Who are you most thankful for?
I would definitely like to say that I'm thankful for my family because at the end of the day, nobody got you like the way family got you. So yeah, they've been there with me through it all, especially the surgery. So definitely have to say them, and especially my grandma, my abuelita. She's all the way in Ecuador, but she knows that at the end of the day, I got her and I love her. So.
Question 20. Who is your biggest inspiration?
I would definitely have to say it's my mama bear, and that's because of many reasons, but just like let alone her coming to this country with 2 kids, crossing the borders, and then leaving her whole life behind just to, you know, give us the best has definitely, you know, made a big impact on my life, and it just shows me the sacrifices that she was willing to make. So I definitely owe her a lot in the world, and that's what I'm aiming for now. So mama bear.
Question 21. Do you keep a small or a big circle?
I honestly keep the tiniest little circle in my life, and I want to say that's true because like I mentioned the past year I stood by myself because I feel like I just don't like to let people into my life too much or let them know too much about it because there's a lot of hate out here in the world, so you can't really trust anybody. So my biggest advice would be like to keep your circle small and to keep the real ones close. So yeah.
Question 22. What is your favorite drink at the moment?
My favorite drink at the moment definitely has to be the frozen matcha latte because I literally fell in love with it this year, and as I've been drinking the one from Dunkin', I've honestly been falling in love with it. So yeah, that has to be my ultimate favorite drink. So go get yourself one and enjoy that and thank me later.
Question number 23. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So this is definitely one of the biggest questions that I feel like I was definitely really nervous to talk about, but there's 3 things I do want to say because this definitely has been in my mind for a long time. But the number one thing would definitely be to come out with a song, my own song, in the near future. So in like 5 years I want to have like multiple songs, not just one. And the second thing I would like to say, I'm definitely moving out of the country. I am not gonna stay here. I know that like for sure. And the third thing would definitely be to be a mom. Like that's one thing I've always dreamt about and something I've always wanted. So hopefully within 5 years I'll have my baby.
Question number 24. What's the hardest challenge you've ever overcame?
I definitely want to say had to be when I was going through surgery because I was battling so much with my mental health, and when someone's going through that, it's just no matter what you hear from anybody, like for them to try to make you feel better, it's not the same unless like you yourself like put that in your head and continue to push forward. So to anybody that's going through it, I just want to say that there is a beautiful sun waiting for you on the other side. So continue going because you never know.
Question number 25. What's something that you thought was a career setback but ended up being an opportunity?
So to be honest, I feel like nobody really knows this about me, but I was in the corporate world for I want to say a good 3 years. And as much as I want to say I loved it at the moment, I feel like I was constantly doing the same thing over and over again, where I felt like I was no longer growing. And you know, the biggest decision for me was to get out of that. And as I thought, like, you know, corporate might have like just taken a couple years from me, now that I really realize it, like, it gave me so much opportunity to continue going and to try out new things. And because of them, I started out as a jewelry stylist, and slowly they got me into photography, and that's how I slowly started modeling. So yeah, everything really does happen for a reason. So yeah, definitely has to be that.
Question number 26. What are you focused on next?
So to be honest, I really want to focus on my brand, which I know you guys have probably heard about like once or twice, and that's because I only did like 2 launches for it. But I have so many things that I have coming up. There are things that are actually happening behind the scenes, but I know that there's gonna be things you guys are gonna enjoy. So you guys gotta go ahead and follow my Instagram at Donde, and that's my specific brand page. But besides that, content creating is definitely my thing that I'm really focused on, especially YouTube. Like, I gotta upload way more videos on YouTube. I already know that. So yes, that's 2 of my main focuses at the moment. So that was it for the Q&A questions. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys got to get to know a little bit about me and who I am and the things I love to do, my favorite hobbies and all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys go ahead and like it. If you guys have any video ideas, go ahead and comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Y no se olviden de su ecuatoriana favorita.